What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cab back with another Xenoverse 2 update video for you guys today. We are going to be taking a look at how to get the Tapion clothes set and the Tapion wig. You know, one of the favorite items that we were getting from the free DLC. A lot of people are hyped about this, especially because there's different color variations and all things like that coming. So we are finally getting access to it. Now, the way to obtain this is by far different than any other free DLC item we've ever gotten in the past or anything like that, period. Any kind of item we've gotten. Usually we get things from Ray's, the TP Metal Shop, something like that. That is not the case, as you guys will see in this video. But want to give a huge shout out to RDF 2050 because he actually translated the time zones for us and showcased when it's going to start and end for those on the East Coast of America, the West Coast of America, those in Europe and Japan. He put together a chart for us and we will be taking a look at that at the end of the video. So huge shout out to him for that again. And he also did do the patch notes, guys. So again, just be sure to show him some love. His Twitter will be down below in the description. Now, jumping into this, showcasing or basically looking at how we are going to be able to obtain the Tapion clothes along with the wig. As you guys see here, the schedule for this event, as you see at the top, it says September 16th to the 23rd. Now, we're going to get into the exact times again at the end of the video, but how to participate. It says to apply for battle in Kanton, Tokyo, or at rank match, unlimited battle. Now, these are Google translations. You got to understand this is a Japanese website, and you have to use Google Translate just to be able to kind of understand what it is saying. And basically what it is saying right there is that you are going to have to participate in rank without limitations to be able to obtain the Tapion clothes along with the Tapion wig. Now, you do have a week to obtain these items, and you only have to get 2,500 TP for the Tapion costume set and then 3,000 TP for Tapion's wig. That is honestly fairly easy to obtain, especially since you have a whole week to do so. Now, honestly, I'd say be on the safe side, get like 4,000 or 5,000 just in case, because you never know, sometimes Bandai be on some nonsense and they put the wrong numbers out there, and a lot of people have been screwed over in the past due to that. So just to be on the safe side, you know, why not go to 4,000 to 5,000 TP? It's really not that hard to obtain, and you have a week to do so. Now, one major thing I want to look at before we get into the actual schedule as far as times to go, at the bottom, we're not going to look at the rest of the awards first and foremost because the rest of the awards are just absolutely trash, guys. If you really want to pause the video and take a look at them, you can, but again, it is just absolute garbage. Now, if you look at the bottom though, this is a very important thing that is absolutely lit. It says if you can confirm many actions such as leaving the room immediately after matching or intentionally fighting only with the same player, you may be disposing of re-enumeration and suspension of account. So basically, people who are going to be boosting, rage quitting, things of this nature, if people show proof to Bandai, I believe you can have those people's accounts suspended. It seems they are finally starting to crack down on this in a major way, which is absolutely amazing. It has been far too long that these boosters and rage quitters have been participating in these tournaments and rising to the top of the leaderboards when they really shouldn't even be sniffing the top 500 or anything in that area. So again, that is an absolutely amazing addition to this tournament. It definitely needed it. Now, it's not even a tournament, just to this event, but getting into the whole schedule, guys. As you guys see, again, this chart was put together by RDF. Huge shout out to the man for this. His Twitter again will be down below. Show the man some love. Now, he says local time for Japan, the start date is the 16th. It starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 9 a.m. on the 23rd of September. Europe, it starts the 16th at 12 a.m. and ends the 22nd at 12 p.m. And then for North America East time, on the East Coast, it starts September 15th at 8 p.m. and ends September 22nd at 8 p.m. And then North America, like the California side, the West Coast, it starts the 15th at 5 p.m. and ends the 22nd at 5 p.m. as well. This chart is very useful because, again, a lot of people in the past would always be confused about the times when things are actually going to start because we always had to go to the Japanese website. We had to look at the Japanese website, and due to that, obviously, Japan time is not ours. So huge shout out to the man RDF again for the last time right there for making this, because this is going to be a huge help to a lot of people. But Now, one last thing that I do want to mention that I'm kind of fearful of in a sense, guys, with this type of style of event, you know, doing it through the rank without limitations, which is a nice way of getting the items. I honestly do not mind that at all because the raids have kind of gotten old. It's always the same thing over and over again. You got this crazy OP character, which you're just spamming revenge death balls or super vanishing balls or any kind of really key sphere move. You're just spamming it constantly at the man, trying to get a certain amount of damage. So again, I do not mind the whole rank without limitations method that they are going with these items, but at the same time, if all these events are a week long, how long is it truly going to take to get all the free DLC items? Because we still got the Satan wig, we still got the Tian-Chan wig, or the Tian-Chan, however you say the whole fusion of them. We still got that wig to go. And then we still have other colorways of the Tapion costume as well. There's supposed to be, I believe, 3 or 4 different colorways or something like that of the Tapion costume that are going to be coming to Xenoverse 2. So that's 4, at the minimum, 4 different items that have still not been introduced from the free DLC. And if they're all a week long to obtain, that is going to be a fairly long time until we obtain them all, because I highly doubt they're going to do it back to back to back to back weeks. There will be days in between each event, or even a week in between each event when they release a new item. So I really like this style of obtaining it through the rank without limitations, but at the same time, if they do this with all the items, it's going to take a very long time to actually get all the free DLC 7 items that we all should have gotten when free DLC 7 actually came out. But let me know your thoughts on the event. How do you guys feel about the event? Do you like this more than the raids personally? Also, how do you guys feel in general about them just making us do stuff now for these free DLC items instead of putting them in the TP Metal Shop like they used to be before? Because personally, I preferred when things were just in the free TP Metal Shop and you didn't have to do nonsense raids or play rank without limitations, because I know there are my dudes out there that are really just offline players and they don't want to go on rank without limitations to get these awards. So again, let me know your opinions on everything that they got going on. How do you like the transition from the raids to the actual rank, and how hyped are you to finally obtain that Tapion costume along with the wig? But all in all, man, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really means a lot to me. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good day. As always, peace, y'all.